Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Now guys, let's turn to the gold market once again. So as I said in today's video on euro currency, we really have lack of new information due to the holiday in the United States. So performance brings not a lot of new stuff. So we just could take a look at the overall situation in light of the weekly report and this trading step that we have prepared. Meantime, the first step of our trading step is completed perfectly. So we said on a daily chart that maybe market later could turn to the downside action. We do not know, but in general we have the downside performance here, and we could consider some few levels where theoretically it might be interesting to consider taking the short position. But at the same time, we could say that hardly this will happen prior reaching of the 1982-1985 area. It's just because we have the bullish grabber that's just taken out these local tops, and it means that market should retest this resistance, and that's why we said that probably until this level we'll forget about any short positions, and instead we'll consider chances for taking the long position and scalp long position here with a minor performance to the upside. Well, minor or not minor, this is of course the relative questions depending on what the time frame you're trading. For the daily it might be minor, but for hourly chart it might be significant action. So anyway, that's the level that we're now considering. Trend stands bullish here. This market has formed the bullish grabber. On the 4-hour time frame charts, take a look. Here's important thing. So on weekend we said nothing actually about the current situation on 4-hour time frame chart because it's very choppy action, no patterns. The one thing that we could actually maybe discuss, it's some kind of the, I don't know, double bottom on kind of the maybe more extended hand and shoulders pattern, although this choppiness is, well, quite rare thing for this kind of the patterns. It's not really typical for it. So we will see what will happen here. But for a short term, here is very important minor detail exists, and this is potential bearish grabber that might be formed. So since we are considering taking the long position and already have taken it yesterday, so with this upward bounce, if market will form the grabber here, it could mean that we could get a bit more extended downward retracement, this kind of the ABCD pattern. So the pairing of the grabber, it should be warning sign if you're taking the long position already. So you have to place stops to the break even at least. Probably you already do this. But also it could show the possible direction, and it could confirm that we could get deeper ABCD retracement. This retracement, another leg of retracement, will not break the overall context that we're trading. Because recall what we said in the weekend when we have considered this level, this chart. We said, take a look, we have two different extensions. The first one is the OP, that is our preferable area to watch, and where actually market could turn up, and you can see that this has happened perfectly. So at least currently, if you have taken position, you could easily move stops to the break even and see what will happen. But at the same time, we have another one, XOP is 1940. This level, it also will not destroy the possible kind of the hand and shoulders performance or something of that sort, making this shoulder a bit deeper than it should be. It will be not as good as this one, but still this is not yet the destruction. Only if market will break it down, that might be the destruction. And if we get grabber here, right, so it could tell us that indeed we're getting a kind of the ABCD action here that could lead us to the next and final ultimate support area that we have. So for example, if grabber will be formed, chances on this type of the ABCD action will be increased, and it means that we could get something around this level as well. And that's just 2 points to consider currently on the gold market. In general, short-term context remains positive until market stands above 1940, above this support area. But at the same time, currently some chance exists or could appear if grabber will complete this grabber, will form the grabber, if market will form the grabber, that we could get this ABCD pattern down. So that's been said, if you have taken position in our first level, it's actually first part of our trading plan, move starts to break even and see what will happen. Well, that's what we could say currently on gold performance.